Wait a minute, I have to check if it's recording first. Wait a minute, I have to check if it's recording first. Hello, my dear melodies. Today is my debut stream, as you probably can already tell. I'm nervous, just saying. I'm very, very, very nervous. I'm very shy. I think you can already tell that I'm very, 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 very shy. But anyways, I will not keep you guys waiting too long. And we shall start. Guys, I think my siblings or my parents might be watching. I don't know, gut instinct, I think they might be watching. Bro, please stop. Anyways, but I will not keep you guys waiting any longer, and we can start. Oh my god. Bro, I'm so shy. Well, anyways, Violet. This is my About Me section. As you probably already know, my name is Lyric Liraz. I was born on the 20th of July, so my birthday is coming up soon. My color is 172654. It's a blue color. I mean, you can probably tell. It's the same blue my outfit is made from. So I mean, you can figure out what blue it is. My Ushi mark is the needle with the blue thread and the water drop, because I mean there isn't much symbolism to it, but the needle and the thread, I did think about it a little bit. The needle and the thread is how like I want to weave my society together and have a very strong bond with everyone. And then the water drop actually symbolizes one of my goals, which is to drink more water. I know it might not be too interesting, but I mean that was partially the meaning behind it. My languages are English, which is what I'm speaking right now. I learned Japanese a while ago, but I kind of forgot most of it. Because come on, bro. uh, it's my memory is not that great. But I will speak a little bit of Japanese for you guys. こんにちは、リリクリラスです。皆さん今日は O genki desu ka? And I'm currently learning Spanish. I am indeed currently learning Spanish. I have always just been very, 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 very into Spanish. I don't know, it always just really, really, really attracted me for some reason. But I really, really do enjoy learning Spanish. Hola, yo soy Lyric Leraz. Mi español no es muy bueno, pero puedo entenderte un poco, which basically means my Spanish it's not that great, but I can understand or comprehend like a little bit of it. And I think out of the languages that I'm learning, I am more fluent in Korean than Spanish. 안녕하세요. 저는 리리크 리라스입니다. 제 요청은 응원해 주시고 여러분과 더 많은 즐거운 시간을 보낼 수 있기를 바랍니다. Which basically translates to I want to spend more joyful moments with all of my dear melodies. And I really hope to spend more time with you guys and get to know each other more. But that's most of my About Me section. Next, I will tell you guys a little bit about my strengths and what I think I'm good at versus what I think I am not so great at, which my weaknesses will be on the next slide. But for my strengths, I think that I'm pretty good at cooking. Considering I'm pretty lazy, I do think I am pretty good at cooking. I for my second strength is rapping, which I think I am better at rapping than singing. Actually, it's gonna be my strength when it comes to musical talents because I cannot do ballads or jazz or any sort of quiet music that focuses on vocals. Another one of my strengths, I am really good at sleeping. I can sleep anywhere. Literally anywhere. Funny story, I actually did sleep through like an earthquake once. I did happen to sleep through an entire earthquake. Another one of my strengths is animals. I bond really, really well with animals. I've always just had a very, very strong connection towards animals. Specifically, horses as well. Yeah, horses specifically. I always find that I have a very, very, very strong bond with horses. And on my next slide are my weaknesses. Things I don't go so well with. Things that just aren't my cup of tea. Things that just, I mean, I wouldn't say make me uncomfortable, but I just don't appreciate them too much in my life. My major weakness has to be time. My time management is really, really, really bad. It is really bad. Like, I literally cannot manage my time at all. My second weakness, the color pink. I don't know. Trauma story, I don't know. I was just dragged somewhere. Like, everything was pink. And like, I'm like, oh my god, it's so overwhelmingly pink. It's too pink. So I definitely did not enjoy that. That is one of my biggest weaknesses. I wouldn't say it's a fear. I just don't enjoy it. My The third weakness is noise. I do not like loud noises. Yeah, I don't do well with loud noises. I'm a very quiet, just sit at home, read a book person. I love books. And then my fourth weakness, insects and spiders. Those count too because I said so. Yeah, but I am insanely scared of insects. I have no idea why. I have no story or no trauma to do with insects, but I am just deathly afraid of them. Just the way they walk around on six legs, I don't like it. Anyways, on my next slide is my next few slides actually are some of my favorite things. Starting off for my first category of favorite things, my favorite music. I put three of my favorite songs on this slide. The first one is Fly Me to the Moon, in other words, by Frank Sinatra, which is quite ironic considering I don't like this style of music. I mean, at least I don't like singing this style of music. I do enjoy listening to it from time to time. It's a classic. It's a nice song. I do also enjoy more trendy music. I'm not that old, guys. But I do enjoy Sports Car by Tate McRae. I know, crazy. It's it's a pretty good song. I do enjoy like the beat and like the style of the song. I think her voice is just very, very, very admirable. And for my third song on this list is Love Language by Tomorrow by Together. I think it's just a very, I don't know, I feel like I relate to it without relating to it. But I think my favorite out of these three songs has to be Fly Me to the Moon, in other words. I really enjoy it, you know? It's nice to listen to. I do also enjoy Careless Whisper. When people aren't making a meme out of it, I do enjoy that song. Yeah, but if I had to put my three favorite songs at the moment, it would be Fly Me to the Moon, Sports Car, and Love Language. On my next slide, I have put my favorite K drama because actually I watched a bunch of K dramas for learning Korean. I think it was one of the easiest ways to be fluent with my Korean. So I sat down and I watched a lot of K dramas. But I think my favorites have to be Nevertheless. Nevertheless, it was great. Actually, me and a friend watched it together. I did end up finishing it without her. I'm sorry. But I feel like my attention span for movies and episodes and things it's very short. So it's very hard to get my attention when it comes to things. But this show it was a very nice show. I would probably watch it again. I also did enjoy All of Us Are Dead. That was another one of my favorites. Classic, nothing wrong with a little bit of blood. It was definitely very eye catching, very interesting. The characters, very, very interesting. I definitely enjoyed that. And the third one has to be My Demon. I call it cringe, I guess. I don't know, I just really enjoyed it. I think if people weren't mocking the plot, I probably would have enjoyed it a little bit more. But it was definitely one of my favorites. On my next slide, on my tags, if you do clip any of my streams, if you do make any fan art of me, I want to see it because I'm just nosy like that. So I would like to see it, please. My tags for art are lyric Lyrart. You know. My general is lyric Laras. Just if you want to clip anything, like if you want to send, if you want me to see anything, like just tag me. I'll make some time to watch it. And if you do clip any of my videos, please add lyric clips somewhere. um, I I think I spent a little bit of time trying to figure out what I should name my tag for like the clips, and I was thinking of Eclipse, right? Eclipse, but I was like lyric clips because it's still kind of like Eclipse. Because I was like, Eclipse doesn't really fit my little model, right? So I went for lyric clips. But yeah, that is all for my tags. So if you do want to tag me in anything, I will make sure to look at it. Next is the fandom name and things that I am associated with. And by that I mean just like my representative animal, my representative color, just all of that. And for the fandom name, I chose melodies because if I'm a lyric, then you guys have to be my melodies, right? So that's why I chose melodies. And my representative animal is the Russian blue cat. It's not really blue, it's more of a grayish color. But I just think personality wise, they do represent me quite a lot. And obviously, I told you guys about my representative color. It's very similar to the color of my clothes. It's like a very nice blue. I definitely love that color a lot. Next is questions. Is there anything at all that you would like to ask me? I thought, it'd be fun to let you guys ask me something. So if there is anything that you would like to ask me, feel free to go ahead and comment. So yes, questions. Anyone? If not, I can just answer some basic questions about me, or I can go into more depth about anything else. Did I really answer every question known to mankind in that like 10 slides? Do you guys really have the questions to ask me? That's okay. No, I was kind of expecting it because I went into so much detail about like my entire life in that 10 slides or so, right? So I think I will tell you guys a little bit more about the about me section because I think that is like, you know, where the most questions can be sparked. So I do think I should, speak a little bit more about myself. But yes, you guys know my name. You guys know when I was born. The year, that's confidential, okay? That's confidential. Trust me, I'm not a grandma though. My color, yes, my color, it's very, I told you guys my color 3 times already. Yeah, this is how nervous I am. I just keep repeating myself. Whoa. Yes, I am very nervous actually. I don't know why I didn't write this, but warning, I am an introvert. I am a little introvert. I should probably go into more depth about my Oshi mark, right? Yeah. For those of you who don't know, an Oshi mark is kind of just like these two emojis or just pictures, images that you can put anywhere to like represent your I don't want to say favorite VTuber, but like a VTuber, you know, an Oshi mark. It's kind of just there to represent a VTuber that you watch in any way. It can go in your Twitter description, YouTube, anywhere, TikTok, really, Instagram, wherever you want to put it. I feel like the most place to spark questions is in my languages, right? I speak very fluent English. I grew up speaking English my entire life, actually. I was born and raised in an English speaking country, so I am most fluent with English. My Japanese, I did learn a couple years back Japanese, but hey, I mean, we're not all Japanese students who can remember everything, right? So obviously, living in an English speaking country, I didn't get to speak Japanese with anyone. So over time, I kind of just forgot my Japanese. So that's why it's really bad. And I only said a little bit. Literally only asked you guys how you guys are doing. I only asked you guys a little bit. And, you know. Yeah, but I mean, if I can repeat my Japanese for you, if you guys want. Yes, no? Oh my god, I'm so shy. Yes, but anyways. こんにちは、リリクリラスです。皆さん今日はお元気ですか? Which basically just means, hello, I'm Lyric Laras. How are you guys doing today? Yeah, how are you guys doing? Good? We all doing good? I hope it's not too late where you guys are right now. And then, after that, it says the two languages that I'm learning, which, I mean, it's not too smart to be learning two languages at the same time, but you know what? I overestimate myself way too much. So I decided I can do it. I can learn too. So I am learning Spanish. Mi español no es muy bueno, pero puedo entenderte un poco, which basically means my Spanish isn't good, but I can understand very, very basic Spanish. I would indeed like someone to teach me Spanish. It would be so much easier. But hey, I mean, I live in an English speaking country. I'm not doxing myself. I'm not telling you where I live. I'm not gonna dox myself like that. Yes. And then after that as well, I am learning Korean. Actually, I think obviously first I learned English and then I started learning Japanese. Then I almost finished learning Japanese, like I could speak fluently enough, yeah. Then I was thinking between Chinese and Korean. I mean, I can speak a little bit of Chinese. A little bit. Oh, I think I only know like ni hao, wo jia, lyric, liras, wo ai ni. Yeah, but that's about my Chinese knowledge. Yeah, ni hao, wo jia, lyric, liras, wo ai ni. Yeah, no, my Chinese is really, really, really bad. It is not good at all. Yeah, but I learned English, then Japanese, and then Korean, and then I only recently started learning Spanish, actually. I only started learning about a month ago. Spanish, actually. Why only a month ago? I don't know. I've always had like passion to learn Spanish, but I was always so busy learning other languages and with daily life and stuff. So I actually never got to learn Spanish. So until my schedule cleared up, I couldn't learn Spanish. And yeah, I just recently started learning. But I'd say out of all of like my secondary, like my languages that aren't English, I think I can speak Korean the best. Korean, then Spanish, and then Japanese. Japanese is definitely the first. Yeah, I am not very good at Japanese, and also my accent is kind of off. I don't know. So yes, I would definitely love tips, tricks, anything, anything really. I will take anything to learn Japanese because my Japanese is really bad. So yes, I need to go back pick up the Japanese again. Oh, how good would that be if I could go back and learn Japanese? Um, I will start talking into more depth about my strengths because I think I only went over them a little bit. But for cooking, I did start cooking a very time ago. Because, guys, I'm ancient. Who knows how old I am? I'm ancient, bro. But yes, I did start cooking a very long time ago. You know, it started off with, I can fry an egg, right? And now I can cook. Oh my god, hello. Hi. Oh, hi, how are you? How are you doing? Pow Pow? Is that how I pronounce it? Pow Pow? Hi. But yes, my cooking is it's mediocre. Like I survive. I can cook for myself. I won't starve. My rapping it started when I first tried singing, which was a very long time ago. A very long time ago when I first started singing. Obviously, I tried just doing karaoke with my friends, and I started singing, and I realized I'm not really that great at this, like I'm not that good at this. Right, so I decided, hey, you know what? Like the only bad part about my singing is that I rush it too much. So I decided, what if I tried rapping? And funny enough, I was better at rapping. And for sleeping, guys, I can sleep anywhere. Like anywhere. I mean, obviously, it won't be the most comfortable, but I can sleep anywhere. uh, I still question how I can do that to this day. Like, wait, how can I just sleep? You're great? Really? Great? Well, that's good, that's good that you're doing nice. That's good. Wait, that's really good that you're doing nice. But continuing, yeah, I just figured out that I can sleep anywhere. Anyways, Pal Pal, did you catch the previous parts of my stream? Do you want me to go back a little bit? Would that would it be better if I went back to the slide before this? Or did you catch it? What? What? One sec. Oh, oh wait, oh my god, I just realized. Bro, did you make a whole, like, another account for this? How did you do it? Wait, but did you catch all of it? Or do you want me to go back? Because I can go back, you know. Hmm? Yeah, but anyways, these are my four strengths: cooking, rapping, sleeping, and animals. Because I just naturally bond really well with animals. Mm-hmm. Anyways, continuing. Now, for my next slide, it's my weaknesses. Haha. My weaknesses. But my weaknesses they're my weaknesses. I can't deny it. I don't do well with these. But my first weakness is time. Time management, really, really bad. I went over this. It sucks. My time management is so, so bad. It is so, so bad. Like, I cannot stress it enough. Actually, funny enough, that's why I'm kind of late to the stream right now. I was late. I hosted it and I'm late. But yes, that is why because my time management is really, really, really bad. My second weakness, pink. I think I said this already, but I was dragged into a pink cafe, right? And it was so pink. Oh, up to me? Really? Okay, then Shag, I'll go back for you. Did you catch it though? Like, cause if you already saw it, then I should go back, right? Yeah. Cause I mean, like, if you already caught it, then why should I go back, right? But no, I will go back if you want me to. Cause you only missed like one page, right? So you know what? I'll go back. Sure. Just so you can see it, I will go back. Yeah, this is. I think you just missed the first page, which is the um the about me section, which is just you know about me. It's got all of my basic information. My name, obviously, Lyric, the Roz. I mean, you don't need to properly address me like that. You can just call me Lyric. My date of birth, when I was born, it's the 20th of July. The year is confidential. No one will ever know. The color, yeah, that's the color. That's the hex code. Hex code? What's it called? I'm not sure. What's the code for the color called? Um, yes, but that is the color. It's a very nice blue, the same blue as like my model. My Ushi mark is the needle with the blue thread and the water drop. The Ushi mark. Please use it. Please put it on your social media. Spread the word. My languages are English, Japanese, Spanish, and Korean. I will just speak a little bit of Japanese, just a little bit, just you know. こんにちは、リリカリラスです。皆さん今日はお元気ですか? Basically, I think I translated this already before on stream. But I also speak Spanish, which is not that great, but hola, yo soy Lyric Laraz. Mi español no es muy bueno, pero puedo entenderte un poco, which is just I only understand. I can only comprehend. I'm not very fluent. And then Korean, lastly. 안녕하세요. 저는 리리크리라스입니다. 제 요청란에 응원을 주시고 여러분과 더 많은 즐거운 시간을 보낼 수 있기를 바랍니다. Yes, but yeah, I speak four languages to a decent extent. And yes, my favorite music. It's pretty basic. I can explain why those are my favorite songs. But my favorite music is very varied. My favorite songs, multiple, are Fly Me to the Moon, or In Other Words, by Frank Sinatra. It's a very old song. I mean, it's not too old, but it's a classic. It's a very nice song. Very calming, very peaceful. Mm-hmm. My and my second, Sports Car by Tate McRae. I don't know, I just feel like her voice really, really fits that song. So it just makes it very satisfying to listen to. Love Language by TXT, Tomorrow by Together. I think you know, like it serves. It gives you what it's worth. It's very, very nice. And I think I already talked about the K dramas, but yeah, my favorite K dramas were nevertheless the one that I watched with a friend of mine. Yes, nevertheless, I did watch that with a friend of mine. It was a pretty good K drama. Gonna be very, very honest, it was a pretty good K drama. Excuse me. All of Us Are Dead was actually pretty good as well. I do enjoy a little bit of horror and crime, a little bit of it. My Demon is also up on that list. It's a really, really good um it was a really, really good show. As long as people don't like mock it too much, right? And for my tags, uh these are just for, if you wanna tag me in anything, my general is hashtag lyric lyras. My art is lyric lyrart. And for my clips, it's lyric clips. Yes. And my associations, I think I went over these. But the fan name, Melodies, that's what I'll be calling all of you guys. Yeah, but I will be calling all of you guys my melodies because if I'm the lyric, you guys are my melodies. My representative animal is a Russian blue cat because I think, I just I'm very like cat coded, if you understand what I mean by that. And questions, questions. Do you guys have any questions for me? Anything you want to ask? Anything you want me to answer? I'll happily answer anything that's not confidential. Yeah, but this section's just for your questions, just for all of those. So feel free to ask me anything. Or if there is no questions, then we can just chat for a little bit. So yeah, you can either ask questions or we can chat for a couple of minutes. We do have a little bit of time still. No questions or yes questions? Or that's it? Because if you have questions, then feel free to ask. Go ahead. I'm not stopping you. Go ahead, ask me. We'll happily answer any questions. Why are you threatening me in the chat? What do you mean someone still doesn't know the ending? I do. Of the ending of what though? On the release of the first song? The release. I mean, it depends. Do you want a cover of a song or do you want an original song? Because if you do want an original, it will probably take a little bit longer. But if you want a cover, I can probably get one up in the next couple of days. But I mean, do you have a specific song in mind? If you mean by covering one, do you have a specific one in mind that you'd like me to cover? Because you know what, I'll take suggestions. I'll bite. Does that mean you want an original or do you want a cover? Hmm. Well, like I'm so introverted right now. I feel like I'm talking. Am I talking too quietly, or is it loud enough? Hmm. Yep, and then back to the topic of the song. A cover, I can get one up in a couple of days, but obviously an original song will take much longer. Around it'll take a little bit longer depending on how much effort I put in. Any more questions? Or is that it? Hmm. Blue by Young Kai. Um, I mean, I think I did state before in like my weaknesses. My weaknesses definitely have to be like ballads or quieter songs. Those are definitely my weaknesses. I am really, I don't know, it's just my vocals, they stand out too much. And when they stand out so much, I think they just tend to sound like too much, right? So I do try to stay away from ballads, but I mean, we could get a cover of Blue by Young Kai if you really want me to. Because I mean, I don't mind that song. It's a pretty good song, actually. Yeah, I do enjoy that song. I give it the occasional listen. Any other songs that you would like a cover of? Because I mean, if you want a cover, I can do a couple of them, right? But I do think for the first one that, it should be something more in my comfort zone, right? So any more suggestions? But I will definitely end up doing Blue. Because I do very, very much enjoy that song. But do we have any more suggestions, or is that it? Or any more questions as well? Questions, suggestions, any other streams you'd like to see in the future? Anything, I will happily abide to it. Is that it? Is that all of your suggestions? Because if that is, then I do think that it is time for me to slowly start closing off the stream because it is getting late and I do want everyone to get their rest. I want everyone to be well